Let me tell you about my fake wedding. A few months back, we got married. We didn't do the whole ceremony thing, or the wedding thing at all, actually, but you wouldn't be able to tell because we ended up doing an entire styled bridal shoot, complete with the flowers, the dress, the veil, everything. It gave me a lot of insight into what goes into arranging something like an entire wedding, which is frankly something I don't feel like I'm personally cut out for. But it did give me an opportunity to meet a lot of exceptional female entrepreneurs. They're all working in the wedding industry. So if you're planning your own wedding or you know someone who is, let me introduce you. Hi, I'm Melissa. I live in Cape Town and I'm challenging myself to make at least one YouTube video a month for the whole of 2026. This is video 3, so without any further ado, let me tell you about my fake wedding. Let's start at the very beginning. Days before the shoot, this pasty princess got her first spray tan. So if I'm looking very glowy in the content I'm about to show you, you have Tatum Venter to thank for that. On the day of the shoot, Ivan and I made a trip out to the heart of Stellenbosch. Should we go have a wedding?
No one's invited.
Nobody is invited to my wedding. There I met Jeanette, an expert nail tech who set me up with a simple but elegant set of bridal nails. I've always struggled to find nail techs that don't completely wreck my nails, so she was like a breath of fresh air. Now that I've got my nails done, let's go have a wedding. And while I was doing that, Ivan was taking a trip down memory lane around the town of Stellenbosch and the university campus. When I was done, I had to hunt for him around town using the Find My app so that we could actually get to the wedding venue. I am walking around Stellenbosch trying to find Ivan. Where's my husband? I found him. And speaking of which, welcome to Middelflay, a charming wine farm just outside Stellenbosch with a lovely barn for a rustic wedding setup. When we arrived, the flowers, the table decor was already being set up, and Dominique, the wedding planner, was on top of things every step of the way. I've never met anyone who's so organized. She really made sure that our shoot, which of course didn't take a whole day, stayed on schedule. And speaking of schedule, it was time to start hair and makeup. Tatum Venter, of previously mentioned spray tan fame, took care of that, transforming me from my wind-swept gremlin state into
a princess.
Well, a bride.
3, 2, 1.
But of course, what's a bride without a dress? And how lucky was I to wear this gorgeous design by Anya Bridal Couture? Cue quick flashback to the fitting day. I felt so glam that I barely recognized myself when ages later I finally walked past a mirror. Never mind when I saw the content that came out at the end of everything. And since I mentioned the content, let's talk about the BTS, because having the polished end product content is great and all, but it's also great to see what went on behind the scenes. And for that, we had Robin from Bobby's BTS. She shot the entire process, made it reels ready, and was zooming about like a little fairy, capturing everything in the moment. Then let me introduce you to the fantastic duo behind Plain Blue Studio. Chanel and Geeta were amazing at making Ivan and I feel at ease throughout the shoot, and the images and video that they captured are breathtaking, even if I do say so myself. I highly recommend them if you're looking for someone to capture your special day. I mean, the results speak for themselves. It wasn't even a real wedding, but I feel like it's still a day that I'll remember for the rest of my life. The table decor, stationery, flowers, and even the bouquet was all set up by Dicky Bird Designs and Love Affair Events, and it ended up being this gorgeous, rustic barnyard vibe. The barnyard location itself was very small, and I think it would make for a really nice, intimate, and close-knit wedding reception and ceremony. There was even a donkey that you might be able to coerce to be involved in the proceedings. Give it a carrot or something.
Tina, eat. Eat the food.
And of course, none of what we achieved would have been possible without my actual husband and best friend, Ivan. And it was so fun to be able to do this whole shoot with him. This fantastic team of women set up this entire styled shoot in just an afternoon. It was on a real time crunch and it looked fantastic. So just imagine what they could do for an actual wedding. And that was it. What do you think of the results? I'll put links in the description to all these amazing vendors so that you can find them if you need them or if you know someone who does. Get in touch with them if you want to find out how they can help you match your mood board. If this video was at all helpful or even a little bit interesting, give it a thumbs up or drop me a comment and share it with someone who can use this information because there's no gatekeeping on this channel. I'll see you in the next video of the year. Bye.